Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive, offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports live tonight from Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the 12-5 Pittsfield Sockies play host to the 17-2 Auburn Trojans. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Pittsfield with a nearly 2-week hiatus in between games, taking on one of the tougher opponents they've seen this season in Seth McCoy's Auburn Trojans. Should be an interesting one here tonight. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, Missouri. Great Rivers Bank serving the entire region, close to where you live, and always online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, Seth McCoy and the Auburn Trojans come to Pittsfield sporting a 17-2 record. Started off the year 3-1 with wins over Illini Central, Edinburgh, and Delavan before losing to Clinton. Then reeled off a long winning streak leading up to the championship game of the Waverly tournament. Wins over Carlinville, Tri-City, North Mac, Pawnee, Pana, Nokomis, Calvary, Lincolnwood, Athens, and South County before following to eventual champion of the Waverly tournament, the West Central Cougars, 64-52. Since then, a 4-game winning streak for this Trojan squad, 53-47 over South County, 57-50 over Riverton. They beat Pawnee 38-14 and won the Sangamon County tournament 51-38 over the New Berlin Pretzels just 4 days ago. For Brad Tomhave and the Pittsfield Sockies, started the year with a 7-0 start. Liberty, a 5-point win, a 14-point win over Porta AC Central, defeated Western and Payson Seymour handily, beat Minden Unity by 2, a 14-point win at Southeastern, and a 4-point win against a short-handed West Central squad. Lost to Riverton on the road, 59-47. Won 3 in a row at Griggsville Perry, home against North Green, and at Triopia. Lost to Abington, Avon in the opening round of the Macomb tournament. beat Brown County and Illini West and lost to Eureka in the consolation championship game at Macomb. Since the calendar has flipped over to the new year for the Sockies, they have lost to Pleasant Plains by 13 and to Quincy Notre Dame by 19. Have not played since the 5th, so some 11 days ago here at Voschel Gymnasium, and what was one of the poorer performances on the season for the Sockies against Quincy Notre Dame. So they've had a lot of time to think about that performance and some gym time that has been a little bit interrupted in the last week or so. And they'll have to come out and play really well against this Auburn Trojan squad to try to get that first victory of the new year here tonight. Kind of a light crowd, a lot of the cold. That means I'm sure a lot of you who would be here normally have found it here on Central Illinois Sports, and we're certainly glad you have chosen to do so, and it's only possible because of the support of our great sponsors, and we'll hear from some of those folks now.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Auburn and Pittsfield tonight in high school boys basketball action. We'll also have a game here on Thursday evening as Pittsfield will play host to Louisiana. In a JV game at 6 o'clock, they'll actually play Triopia's JV team and then Louisiana's varsity team. At 7:30, you can catch the action live here on Central Illinois Sports. Then on Friday, we'll have 8 games from the 2024 Quincy Shootout, 4 at Blue Devil Gym, 4 at Quincy Notre Dame, and then 9 on Saturday from Blue Devil Gymnasium. And you can watch all the action live, just $9.99. Sign up for your Quincy Shootout membership now on the Central Illinois Sports YouTube channel. Well, what is it about this Auburn Trojan squad that makes them so tough? Well, Jack, first of all, when you've got 2 guys listed at 6'5", that doesn't hurt. Plus a team that I think really has taken on the persona of their head coach and Seth McCoy. They play really hard. They play with a lot of energy. And this team has been a fun one to watch for the Trojan fans this season.
Dobson and Kessler, a senior and a junior, 6'5" apiece. And then you turn around and add 2 6'1" guys, 5'11" guy. A lot of 6'2s, a lot of 6'1s. They're going to be able to run a lot of people in. But Seth McCoy's got that personality of a champion. And he said a lot of good things happening at Auburn right now. A lot of alumni helping the coach in all the sports. And he said we're on an upswing for the next few years at Auburn.
The game last year at Auburn was an overtime win for the Trojans. A game Pittsfield missed quite a few of the, pardon me if this is an old term, 1-and-1 free throws that allowed Auburn to come back into that contest. And Pittsfield, on the other side, Jack, is kind of in a little bit of a funk at this point, although we don't know. We haven't seen them play in 11 days.
Well, first thing is they got to find some offense. and they got to find some energy. Both those things are things that they lacked in their last couple of games. And, that Rushville game would have been a nice game for them to get in, but they tried a couple of times. They will get it in on Saturday, and while we're at the shootout at Rushville. But, 2 or 3 of these games this week would really put them on an upswing if they can get some wins put together.
We're about 5 minutes away from the Star Spangled Banner, the starting lineups of the play-by-play of this match between the Auburn Trojans and the Pittsfield Sockies. We hope you'll stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. Sockies, as Jack told you, will be in action on Saturday at Rushville in the makeup contest. I believe the freshman team also will play here at around 9:30 in the morning against Quincy Notre Dame in a game that you can come out and catch here at Voschel Gymnasium to see the youngsters play as well. But tonight it's the Auburn Trojans and the Sockies on the varsity side. Trojans got the win in the JV contest, a game they had a big lead and they kind of hung on at the end to win the contest, and looking for the sweep against Pittsfield here this evening. If you're watching the contest and you're wondering why is Auburn in orange warm-ups, well, Jack has that answer for us, and he's going to get a little cough out of the way first and then let us know.
Talon Kern, who wears number 12 on the team, lost his father in a courageous battle of 5 years to cancer, and the young people there went together and had some Kern Strong shirts put together to support their teammate. And on the other side, Coach Bacon has gotten the Take a Charge for Cancer shirts out early for the Pittsfield folks to also be supporting the cancer fight. And so we all want to be thinking about Talon Kern. Had a chance to talk to him before the game, pray with him, and give him some encouragement there. Losing your dad when you are a junior in high school, pretty tough thing. But we pray for their family and wish them well and keep them in your prayers, if you would.
Pittsfield will have the annual Take a Charge Against Cancer game on the 27th when Jerseyville comes to town. We hope you'll come out and support that great event that has raised a lot of money for local cancer patients. It's time to hear from the national anthem. It's the United States Army Band and Choir when we come back to Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you tired of being caught off guard? Slipping up in a winter storm? Don't let this be you. Say goodbye to shovels that break faster than your New Year's resolution.
Well, before the snow falls, visit your local Farm and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for everything winter. From snow blowers to a sturdy snow shovel. From different size ice scrapers to ice melt. And from sleds to hats, gloves, coats, bibs, and a lot more, we got you covered.
Warning, finding everything in one place may lead to extreme joy and the absence of disappointment. Farm and Home Supply is not responsible for spontaneous snowball fights, increased snow angel production, or the overwhelming desire to hug your snowblower.
It's time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports. Farm and Home Supply for all that winter weather. Combat material, that's what I'm going to call it, the combat material. You can combat it with a snow blower, a shovel, some ice scrapers, gloves. What?
Salt.
Salt? Oh, I didn't know what you were saying there. So I thought you were saying socks. You can get those as well.
They've got tractors with loaders and backhoes on them if it gets really deep.
Oh, my. It's all at Farm and Home Supply. And online at farmandhomesupply.com. The Auburn Trojans 17-2. Seth McCoy, their head coach, assisted by Kevin O'Rourke and Brian McNeil. They'll start at a guard, a 6'1 senior. That's Sawyer Smith. At a second guard, the 6'1 junior, Carter Hunley. And the third guard is the 5'11 junior, Cooper Carter. At a forward, a 6'5 senior, Grant Dobson. At the other forward, the 6'5 junior, Clayton Kessler. Kessler, Dobson, Carter, Hunley, and Smith for the Auburn Trojans. For the 12-5 Pittsfield Sockies, Brad Tomhave, the head coach, assisted by Scott Bacon and Jordan Cawthon. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 sophomore, Hayden Gratton. At a second guard, the 6'3 senior, Brendan Tomhave. And at the third guard is the 6'1 senior, Javen Petty. At a forward, he's a 6'3 senior, Connor Allen. And at the other forward, the 6'3 senior, Eli Mendenhall. Mendenhall, Allen, Petty, Tomhave, and Gratton for the Pittsfield Sockies. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off from Boschel Gym next on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, we're just about ready for tip-off here on Central Illinois Sports. Auburn in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers, and the Sockies are in the white uniforms with the red numbers, and I believe these new uniforms have black trim on them. I can't really tell with the lights off, but it does look like that could be the case. Dwayne Kirkman, Doug Elledge, and John Shepard are three officials here this evening, and we're just about ready for high school basketball action on the boys' side on Central Illinois Sports.
I'll give a little love to Wade Smith, one of the assistants, too. Nobody's talked about Wade tonight, but he's here, and he is an assistant, not running up and down that state trooper car. Let's play basketball.
His hair looks nice, and Wade, I think you're the nicest coach. Please don't ever give me a speeding ticket. Here's a tip up and control by the Sockies. And we're underway here at Voschel. Right-hand side with it is Grattan against the man-to-man defense of Auburn. Tom Abe tries to turn the corner. Gets underneath, draws some contact, shot no good. And the rebound secured by Auburn's Carter Hunley. He'll take the ball into the front court for the Trojans. Hunley works the ball on the right side. That's Smith. Smith, a senior guard on this squad, stands 6'1". Handles it against Javen Petty. Now out front to the big man, Clayton Kessler. Looking down low in the paint, trying to get the matchup. Hunley posting up on Grattan. Around the horn, the ball comes out top to Dobson. Free throw line, Smith, and he'll pull it out front for the Trojans. Man-to-man defense both ways to start this contest tonight. Now Kessler works off the screen, gets it out front to Carter. Dribbles toward the left wing. Ball handoff goes to Hunley. Patient on the offensive side. Little high-low action. Get it down low, shot no good. Rebound put in there, safe back, and I should say, by Kessler. Second chance opportunity, top of the key. Hunley for three, and it's good. And the Trojans have their first lead of the contest on a second chance basket. Good hustle by Clayton Kessler to keep it alive, and Hunley towed the line and knocked it down.
Hunley heavily taped on both thumbs on both sides. Said he's got sprains on both hands, he told me.
He won a lot of thumb wars this week, though. Here's a shot in the paint by Connor Allen. He'll get it to go and puts Pittsfield on the board for the first time. 6:32 to play in the first.
Always important to get that first basket on both sides.
Ball out top goes to Kessler. Works it left side, Hunley. Feeds the paint to Dobson. Gonna go to work against the smaller man in Grattan. Shoots over the top, no good. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Tom Abe. Sockies on the attack with a chance to take their first lead of this contest. Grattan into the front court. He did a nice job on the defensive end a moment ago as Connor Allen now travels and somehow got bailed out of it with a foul call here.
Yep, Connor Allen leaned into the man and the man hit him on the arm, but probably did walk early in that one. I think it's Kessler picks up the foul. His first team first. Put Allen to the free throw line. He's got the 2 points for the Sockies. 6:03 left first quarter. 3-2 Auburn in the early going here. First one up will not tie us up as it rolls off the rim.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. You'll find Illini Express on the main campus of Illini Community Hospital, 640 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Clayton DiNardo into the game, and Allen does tie us up.
Taylor Graham in for Pittsfield, sits down Mendenhall, 6:03 to play in the first. A sophomore is Graham. DiNardo is a senior for this Auburn Trojan squad. Carter will play the point and bring it toward the front court for Auburn in a tied contest on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Pass on the right side to Smith. Around the horn it comes now to Hunley. Passes off on the left side to DiNardo. Dribble drive in here by Smith to DiNardo. Shovels it back out to Hunley, who's got the three-pointer in this contest for the Trojans. Now here's a drive in by Smith. Lost it on the way in. Kept the line by DiNardo. Puts it up, won't fall. Rebound, put back. Up and in by Grant Dobson. And he'll put the Trojans back on top by 2.
Dobson's second offensive board of the night makes it a 5-3 game.
And the second chance basket for Auburn. They've had 2 baskets. Here's Grattan. Kicks to the wing. Now stolen away here as a Smith stole it out of the air. He'll take it into the front court. Dribble drive inside. Everybody in his dust there. He'll put it up and in, and Auburn takes the 7-3 lead. Quick 4-0 burst. Brad Tomei wants the Adams Network timeout. We'll take it to 5:09 to play in the first. It's Auburn 7, Pittsfield 3. Back to live action as Pittsfield out of the timeout has the basketball, trailing by 4. Here's Connor Allen from the elbow. He'll put it in for his second basket and cuts it down to a 2-point game. He's got all 5 for the Sockies so far in this contest.
Connor scores early, usually scores often.
DiNardo with it on the wing. Looks in the post for Dobson. Dobson had it knocked away, but maintains the possession. Now this ball thrown into the backcourt. That's by Petty, and this will go the other way to Auburn. This should stay with Auburn.
No, I think it's going to go to Pittsfield.
I think Petty actually threw the ball into the backcourt here. They're going to say it's Pittsfield basketball.
Turnover Auburn. They're first to the ball game, each with a turnover. 4:32 left in the quarter. 7-5. Auburn with the lead. It's a lot of points for a Pittsfield game.
Ball out of bounds on the sideline as Connor Allen will throw it in. Looking, gets it to Mendenhall at the free throw line. Turns and faces. He'll go to work inside. Got the man off of his feet. Finishes through contact, and he'll have an and one opportunity looking to give his squad their first lead of this contest.
Tie this up. That foul will go against Dobson. It'll be his first team second. 7-7 ball game, tied at 3, tied at 7, looking for a lead change right here. Up by Mendenhall, no good. Rebound Allen, and he looks for a cutter.
Gets it out top of Tom Hay for the 3, yes. Tom Hay from downtown makes it a 10-7 Pittsfield lead with 4:15 to play in the first on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. A lot of credit to the Socky bigs on that trip down the court, even though Tom Hay got the bucket. Here's DiNardo out top. They don't really guard him hard on the perimeter. Now to Carter. Gives it off to Smith. Smith on the crossover. Now still has the bounce, looking for an opening. Finds his teammate in Hunley. Tries to turn the corner, get downhill to Dobson. Back out to Smith at the 3:50 mark of the first. Now on the left side, Carter. He'll put it on the deck with 2 bounces. To DiNardo, looking down low. That's to Smith. Smith in the paint, has it knocked away. No call yet. Still loose, and Auburn will recover as Dobson runs it down. Right side drive, reverse layup up and good. Pretty move by Carter Hunley.
Give him 5 on the day.
And makes it 10-9. Pittsfield's lead trimmed to 1. Mendenhall, skip pass to Petty. Petty has it, goes through his hands and out of bounds, and an unforced error by the Sockies. Here's Hayden Gratton back into the game. Connor Allen sits down. And on the other side, we'll see Dobson head to the bench as back into the contest for the Trojans is Clayton Kessler, the 6'5 junior.
Petty broke for the basket before he had the ball. Just could recover on that one.
Just trying to get moving a little too quickly that time because he knew he was going to have the opening.
When you have the lead, those are the ones you need. Good possessions on that.
Hunley with it at the free throw line to Kessler. Deep in the corner it comes to Carter. He'll put it on the dribble one time, out top now. Good fake by Hunley. Drives, finds his teammate DiNardo, who puts it up, and he'll have the and one opportunity as the Trojans retake the lead.
Second lead change of the ball game. Foul was on Tom Hay, his first, team first. Into the game comes Jacob Barth, whose dad used to be the head coach at New Berlin. 2:54 left in the quarter, 11-10 Auburn with the lead. Free throw is up and no good. Mendenhall with his second board of the night.
Petty brings it toward the front court, throws it over the top to Graham, who ran it down. Now to Mendenhall in the paint, goes to work, shot it up, no good. A rebound on the plate, pulled down by Hunley. He wants to push the pace into the front court. Has it knocked away from behind by Graham and out of bounds. And what hustle by Taylor Graham that time to get the possession back for his squad.
Taylor Graham really showed a lot of desire on that one. Nice play. Javen Petty sits down. Allen back into the game. Sockies with a 6-man rotation on the other side. We'll see Talon Kern into the game for the first time as Carter Hunley, who's been kind of the fuel for Auburn, come out.
Here's Allen with it in the backcourt. He, Tom, even Gratton look to come up the court against this press for Auburn. Graham with it on the right wing. 2:27 to play in the first. On the right side, ball is stolen away here. Turnover the third on the Sockies.
Good pass. Mendenhall just could never find it.
Here's a runner put up by Barth, no good. And the rebound secured by Allen. Off to Tom Hay, who will bring it across. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. And Auburn has the 1-point lead, close to a 5-second call now as Grattan trying to get free, gets it to Tomave against the zone defense of Auburn. Grattan, right side three is short, and Kern runs down, that is DiNardo with the rebound. Give Clayton DiNardo credit for the board. He's got it back on the offensive flow now. Works it to Smith. 1:38 to play in the half. Ball handoff goes up top. That's to Kern. Looks for the lob down low. The double team is Kessler. Ball knocked away and stolen away now. Turnover on the Trojans is their second.
First quarter, 1:20 left in the quarter.
Free throw line with it is Mendenhall. Turnaround shot. He'll get it to go. Rattles it home and gives Pittsfield the 12-11 lead.
Third lead change of the day.
Good contest here at Voschel. 1:08 to play in the first. Maybe Pittsfield's been practicing too much. They've had very few practices. They're playing pretty well. It's a joke, folks. Here's a three on the way, no good. Rebound down to Connor Allen, his third. Off to Graham, and he'll bring it across for the Sockey's with a 1-point lead. Mendenhall had the ball knocked away. Kind of was led into a bad spot that time, and Pittsfield gives the ball right back to the Trojans. Dribble drive inside by Sawyer Smith. Draws the contact on Mendenhall, and it'll be ball out of bounds to Auburn.
Mendenhall or Graham? It is Mendenhall will pick up the foul. His first. Team's second.
Into the contest for Auburn, we see Dobson return along with Carter. And the other man back into the contest is whom? Three guys came in. Was that Hunley back in? Here's a three on the way from the right wing, and nothing but at the bottom of the net for Cooper Carter. And he puts Auburn back on top. That was a smooth stroke.
Nothing but the bottom of the net at all there.
14-12, the advantage for the Trojans with 25 ticks left in the first. Auburn will also get the ball to start the second quarter as Ethan Grattan is checked in for the first time for the Sockey's. He's the 6'2 senior. Pittsfield trying to beat a buzzer and tie or take the lead here. Instead, they have a turnover nearly. Tomave on the right side, Petty. Petty on the dribble drive in, gets to the baseline, little runner up, right hand, good for Petty. Ties the game at 14, 3 seconds left. Inbounds pass knocked out by Allen with a second to play in the period. And Auburn will have a length of the court to go here in a game knotted at 14 points apiece.
Hayden Grattan has tried 3 bounce passes that have been failures. He'll find out they're a little quick for that apparently tonight.
Inbounds pass, looking, ball comes in. And a 3-quarter court shot by Carter is no good. And 1 quarter is in the books. It's the Pittsfield Sockey's and the Auburn Trojans tied at 14 as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
At Farmer State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmer State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmer State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
After a quarter, Auburn and Pittsfield tied at 14. Trojans will have the basketball to start the second period. And Jack's got a look at first quarter shooting statistics.
Sockey shooting well, 6 of 9, 1 of 2 from the arc, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 of 12 for Auburn, 2 of 4 from the arc, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Hunley with 5 on one side, Allen with 5 on the other.
Quality contest here so far on a cold winter's night. Carter with the basketball. He's out there along with Smith, Hunley, Dobson, and Kessler. That's the starters for Auburn. Pittsfield looks to also have their original starters. Kessler gets it to Dobson. Now right side, good luck 3-ball. Carter no good, and the rebound pulled down by Allen, his 4th already. To Petty, who doesn't have numbers and pulls it back out. Gets it out to Tomave, to Petty, over the top of the defense. Joined by Grattan, Allen, and Mendenhall for Pittsfield. Auburn, since they've switched into that zone, a little 1-3-1 it looks like now, has given Pittsfield a little trouble. Here's Tomave, second chance from 3 on the night, no good. And on the rebound, Connor Allen whistled for the foul.
Allen will pick up the foul, his first, team first to the second quarter. It's a very aggressive Connor Allen tonight. He's really come out with a lot of energy. Not that he doesn't always have a lot of energy, but he's really looked really good. You know, this Auburn squad played at Waverly, which is a lot of smaller schools, and were defeated in the championship, then won the Sangamo.
Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound comes down to Allen. Sangamon County tournament, first time they'd won it since 1986.
Yeah.
And there's been some good Auburn teams over there. That's sort of surprising.
They're kind of the big bad guy in Waverly, but at the Sangamon County, they're just kind of fit in the mix.
Here's Petty on the right wing. Thought about the 3. Now the pass high. Skies it up for Grattan. Back to Petty. Says, here, now you shoot it. Okay. Shot no good. And on the rebound, ball is saved in bounds and comes into the hands of Grant Dobson. He'll get the ball to Smith. Still tied at 14. 6:20 to play in the half.
Dobson with 3 boards in the early going here.
Hundley has it on the right side. Ball handoff goes to Carter. He'll try the deep 3. And he hits his second triple of the contest, does the 6'1" junior, and gives Auburn the 17-14 lead.
Better recognize him like you didn't the Pleasant Plains boy that put up 28 the other day.
I recognized him, and I wasn't even there. Here's Allen in the paint. Gets it to Grattan on the left side. He'll fire away from downtown. It rims in and out, no good. And on the rebound, one of the Sakis is over the back.
Mendenhall is going to pick up his second team foul. Here comes Grattan in. Mendenhall sits down, and it's not what you want to do in the second quarter if you're one of the bigs for Pittsfield. Sawyer Smith sits down on the other side as we see Jacob Barth back in the game.
Yep, Barth has returned. He's a 6'2" sophomore for this team. He'll play the point. Barth on the dribble, works it to Hundley on the left side. Now Kessler down low. Turnaround shot in the paint is good. That's Clayton Kessler's bucket. And Auburn has the 5-point lead. Their largest of the contest on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. 5:25 to play in the half. Tomei brings it across to a bad spot there. Works out of it on the pass to Petty. Now to Grattan left side. In the middle it goes to Allen. His free throw line shot off the mark. And Kessler secures the board. Now to Barth. Seth McCoy says, let's push it into the front court. Barth works off of the screen. Dribble drive in. Kicks it off of the left-hand side. That's to Dobson. Now Hundley. Pass down low. Good find. Shot up no good by Kessler, but fouled as the help side defense was a slow rotation that time for the Sakis. And to the free throw line shooting a pair will be Clayton Kessler.
Who did they call that on, guys? Grattan?
Grattan.
His first, team third. First one up. No good by the big man in Kessler.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. They'll have a brand new issue for you tomorrow on a newsstand near you and always online each Wednesday.
Read all about it. Second one up, no good. Rebound, Grattan comes away with it. Man misses too. I like the way Grant Dobson's able to play the whole floor with that 6'5" size.
Here's Graham now into a double team, and he is fouled. And now we're going to about to see a technical.
That came really close.
On Auburn.
Foul on DiNardo. That'll be his first team foul the second quarter. Yeah, you want to walk away in that situation. Just walk away.
Here's a pass that is tipped into the air, run down by Graham. His quick pass then goes to Allen. 2 men fly by. Allen misses the layup, and the rebound is secured by Carter. Right idea, just did not finish, did Allen.
Got to make those bunnies.
Yeah. Ball comes out front to Hundley. He'll fake now, drive, past the man, and to the rim. And in for 2. 7-point Auburn lead, and Pittsfield wants the Adams Fiber timeout. Adams Fiber, they're local. They offer reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Visit followthefiber.net.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
4:21 to play in the first half. Pittsfield calls their second timeout as Auburn has opened the second quarter on a 7-0 run. And it'll be Pittsfield ball length of the court to go out of the break.
6 guys in the scoring column already, and Pittsfield making some bad passes.
A near turnover, but recovered by Grant. Tom Abe with it. Since Auburn has switched to this zone, Pittsfield's offense has not been able to operate nearly as effectively.
Martha Carter out front with those long arms are really cutting down the passing lanes.
Tom Abe near the half-court line. Works to Gratton now. Skip pass across to Petty, and for the second time just took his eye off of it. Saves it in bounds. Out top now Gratton to Graham on the baseline. Shot from there is off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Connor Allen. His putback is blocked out of bounds, and it'll be Pittsfield ball underneath.
Allen picks up his 6th board of the day, but just didn't go up strong enough. 3 guys in, 3 guys out on the Auburn side. Charlie will fill you in on that here in just a little bit. Pittsfield with the basketball underneath.
Pass comes to Gratton, now Tom Have. 3:39 to play in the half. Pittsfield hasn't scored in the quarter.
Keep throwing those passes behind people, and it's hard to get in the flow.
All those long stretches of action. We've seen this from Pittsfield most of the year where the offense isn't there. Here's Petty trying to shoot him back into this, and he'll knock down the tray.
5 for Petty now.
And it makes it 21-17. Really, this Pittsfield squad overall defensively has done pretty well this year. It's just the offense is kind of touch and go. Here's a pull-up jump shot. Very smooth by Sawyer Smith.
4 for him now, and there's not much you can do about that one.
Pretty good move by the 6'1 senior. Petty toward the front court. Gets it across to Tom Have. Just a hair under 3 minutes to play in the half. Graham on the baseline. Back out top to Tom Have. Works against the zone. Now Petty on the right wing. Gets it to Graham on the short corner. Back out behind the arc. Now Connor Allen shoots the 3. It's no good.
I don't know how many of those I've ever seen him shoot.
A rebound down to DiNardo and the Auburn Trojans. Then they just kind of throw the ball away. Connor Allen thought about going for it. He said, I don't think I should touch that, because if I don't, it'll be our ball. Here's Lucas Nichols in for Pittsfield. Gratton sits down on the other side. Dobson returns to the contest along with Cooper Carter.
23-17 Auburn, 2:28 left in the half, and Pittsfield needs to get a little flow back in the offense. They miss Mendenhall in that short corner on this offense going against the zone.
Auburn back with their original starters here. Petty, a long pass to Nichols. Gets it to Tom Have on the wing right side. Tom Have out front for a 3. It is no good. Rebound kept alive, and Hundley grabs it for Auburn. He brings it toward the front court. They have a man advantage as Graham was to the court. Here's a shot up, no good, but a foul called here. And 2 shots for Hundley, who has used his quickness several times now to get to the rim.
Petty's going to pick up the foul, his first team 4th shooting foul. Hundley's really been quick and very athletic here. Has 8 points to lead all scorers. 23-17, 2:03 left in the half. PCRE Real Estate and Auction. He gets the roll on the first.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404. DiNardo returns for Auburn as Grant Dobson takes a breather.
Second one up is no good, but tying the biggest lead of the ball game is Hundley at that first.
It is a 7-point advantage for the Trojans with 1:55 to play in the half. You have a 10-3 run in this second quarter. Here's Allen from the free throw line. Man flies by. Tried to go down low to Nichols. Ball knocked away, stolen away. Carter into the front court on the run for Auburn. Chased from behind. Out to Hundley. Skips it across right side. Smith to the rim and can't get it to go on the rebound. Dobson had it. It was actually poked away from Connor Allen on the ground. Now the Sakis have 3 guys on the ground. They find the open man in Carter, who can't get it to roll. And the rebound is down to Tomei, who falls from his feet and gets the timeout. The Adams Network timeout. 217-214. 3423 for Adams Experts. For top-notch local computer sales and service, it's Adams Experts. We're back after this.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Timeout taken by Pittsfield. That's their 3rd of the game already, so just 2 for the rest of the game. 1:21 to play in the half, and they trail by 7. Tom Abe in the backcourt works it across on the pass to Gratton. That's Hayden Gratton, the sophomore. Out between the circles, Tom Abe. Gratton lets the defender go by. Pull up jump shot, no good. Rebound Petty, put back is up and in. Petty with 7 now for the Sakis and cuts it down to a 5-point Auburn lead. Trojans with it with under a minute to play in the first half.
For Pittsfield, you need a good stop here. Auburn's done a nice job keeping the spacing, keeping the ball moving, and avoiding the traps.
Smith with it out front. That is to Kessler. Top of the key back to Smith. Free throw line jump shot is too hard, and the rebound is out of bounds off of the Trojans. It'll be Pittsfield ball, length of the court to go. If there's one negative for this Auburn squad, as Mendenhall will check back in for Pittsfield, is they really bit on the shot fake several times and have given Pittsfield some easier looks. They'd stay solid on that defensive, and I think they can make it even tougher for Pittsfield to score.
Tomei had the rebound, but just had it knocked out of his hands. Got to be strong with the ball.
Yeah. Mendenhall out top the Petty with 23 seconds to play in the half. Petty gets it back now, feeling it from downtown, no good. He will run down his own rebound, throw it off of the man out of bounds. And with 15 seconds to play in the half, Pittsfield will have another chance at this one.
Had a chance to rotate it back around to Tomei, who was going to be open on the wing, but chose to have the contested shot instead. Carter sits down, Barth back into the game, and Sawyer Smith out there too.
Out of bounds on the corner for Pittsfield. Petty will get it into Allen, right back to Petty with 13 ticks. Has picked up the dribble, gets it in the corner to Mendenhall. Back to Petty with 7. Still back to that same corner. Now Gratton over to Tomei. He'll catch and fire an off-balance 3, no good. And time will expire, and we head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Auburn Trojans hold the 24-19 lead at the break over the Pittsfield Sakis. Halftime stats and more your way after this.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive, offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois. or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 24-19 is the Auburn lead here at the halftime break. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3431 Main Street in Quincy. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them across from Quincy High School.
14-14 after one quarter, 24-19 at half. A 10-5 second quarter for Auburn. Pittsfield's turned it over 5 times, once in the second quarter. 3 on Auburn, 2 fouls on Mendenhall, a single foul on Ethan Gratton, Connor Allen, Javen Petty, and Brennan Tomhey. 3 fouls on Auburn, single fouls each one. Clayton DiNardo, along with Grant Dobson and Clayton Kessler, the 2 6'5" guys. 24-19, Auburn with the lead at halftime. More comes your way on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after these.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Hey, grab me one too.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Little Jess Motors halftime show. Auburn on top by 5 here at the halftime break, and Jack's got a look at the rest of your halftime stats.
24-19, Auburn with the lead. They're shooting 10 of 20 after being 6 of 12 in the first quarter. So they were 4 of 8 in the second quarter, 50%. 3 of 7 from the arc, made 1 out of 3 of those, 42% total. And 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. Led in scoring 9 points, Carter Hunley in the first half. 5 by Cooper Carter. And balanced scoring with Kessler, Dobson, and Clayton DiNardo with 2 points apiece. 4 points for Sawyer Smith in the first half. For Pittsfield, Petty with 7 points in the second quarter to lead the way. Adds 3 rebounds. Connor Allen with 5. He adds 6 rebounds in the first half. Mendenhall with 4 points. Tom Have with a 3 in the first half for the Sockies, and their total of 19. 24-19, the halftime lead. Sockies are 8 of 21, 38%. 2 of 9 from the arc, 22%. 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 33%. After starting 6 of 9, they were 2 of 12 in the second quarter, and that was their demise of giving up the lead. 24-19, Auburn with the lead. Sockies with their work cut out for them. Little Jess Motors halftime show on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard from Central Illinois Sports.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
Thank you to Little Jess Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Newer used vehicles, they've got it all for you. There's still some 2023s on the lot. Need to make way for some more of the 2024s. Stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, just across from Quincy High School. Speaking of Quincy High School, we'll be there this weekend for the 2024 Quincy Shootout. Games on a Friday evening from both Quincy High and from Quincy Notre Dame, where you can catch all of the action of this year's 2024 Quincy Shootout. Some of the best teams in the nation. Wasatch Academy and High School of Louisville will play at 4 o'clock. Link Academy and Oak Cliff Faith Family. Quincy High and Geneseo at 7 o'clock. And Imhotep Charter and Chaminade at 8:30 from Blue Devil Gym. At Quincy Notre Dame, it's Millard North and Chicago Curie. Father Tolton and Huntington Express Prep. Quincy Notre Dame and Principia. And Lee Summit West and Chicago Simeon. That's just Friday night. Then on Saturday morning, 9 a.m., Principia and West Central. 10:30, Chicago Curie and Father Tolton. Noon, Chaminade and Millard North. 1:30, High School of Louisville and Chicago Simeon. Peoria Richwoods will play Lee Summit West at 3 o'clock. 4:30, the Burlington School takes on Link Academy. 6 o'clock, Oak Cliff Faith Family versus Vashon. Quincy High School will play Imhotep Charter at 7 o'clock, and 9:30, it's the Burlington School and Wasatch Academy. Are you reeling up? What are you doing there?
I've just loosened my wrist.
Oh, okay. I can loosen it for you if you'd like.
I doubt it. You have to grow a little bit.
No, I don't think so. Here's Petty with the basketball. Grattan, Allen, Mendenhall, who sat most of that second quarter with 2 fouls, and the fifth man is Tomei. They'll get it to Mendenhall down low. Goes to work against the much taller man and gets it to go. And that is kind of what the Sockies missed in that second quarter, was the presence of Eli Mendenhall.
Makes it a 3-point game. He's got 6.
The Trojans counter with Dobson, Kessler, Smith, who gets it down low to Kessler. Shot no good, and Mendenhall will be called for the foul. Also out there to round out the starters in the second half, it's Hunley and Carter.
Mendenhall slow getting back across there on the switch. Put Kessler at the free throw line. He's got 2 points, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He is the young man that's there right now. First one is up and good.
Real Men Twine located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and much, much more. Stop by and see them or call 217-285-5013 for real and twine.
Second one by Kessler is also good. He's got 4.
Men then also the bench, Ethan Gratton in for the Sockies, and then I'll play 30 seconds in the third. Efficient with his offense in that time, though. Here's Petty with it from the free throw line. Jump shot too short. And the rebound down to Smith for the Trojans. He'll take it into the front court. Ooh, good find to Kessler. Off the window and in for 2. Running well that time were the Trojans. And their lead is back out to 7. 7:07 to play in the third.
Not getting back on defense has cost him about 4 different layups.
Gratton with it near the sideline. Free throw line to Allen. Down low to Ethan Gratton, who puts it up and in. Good ball movement that time against the press.
Nice find by Allen that time.
Here's Smith. Kicks it on the right side to Carter. Carter's hit a couple of threes. Out top now Hundley. Little shake and bake. Drives in. Gets it to go and one.
I'm going to think Tom Have's going to pick that up as no help on the defensive side there. His second team foul, the and one, and Hundley gets 11 points now. 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Makes it a 7-point lead. Shooting for their biggest of the ball game with this free throw, and Hundley's a good-looking player, is the junior. It's up and short. Rebound loose, and Tom Have's going to come away with it. Now he'll be fouled on the play by one of the Auburn Trojans. That's going to be Sawyer Smith, his first of the third quarter.
You saw in the Northwestern Mutual, though, just how quick Hundley is. That little first step that he has beaten the Sockies to the basket several times tonight. Gratton into the front court. Gets it to Connor Allen. Down to Petty. He threw a pass to nobody in particular, and it's stolen away by Hundley.
No control on that, and Petty's got to get more discipline if they're going to get back in this one.
Pass on the right side goes to Carter. Out top, Dobson. Works it to Hundley on the right side. There's that quick step again. Ball knocked free for a moment. Run down by the Trojans. Left side, Smith going to fire away from downtown. No good, and Brennan Tomhave secures the rebound for the Sockies.
His 4th board of the night.
6 minutes to play in the third. 7-point Auburn Trojan lead. Trojans looking for their 18th win of the season. Here's Tomhave for a 3 left wing. No good. Rebound down to Allen. Out top to Petty. Right side, Gratton now as the reset against the zone, and that's been the difference for Auburn. They started the game in a man-to-man. They've switched back and forth between this 2-3 and a little 1-3-1, and Pittsfield has not been nearly as consistent offensively. Here's Tommy from the wing, left side 3 off the iron, no good, and Hundley with the rebound. Hundley brings it up for the blue-clad Trojans, shooting for their largest lead of this contest. Dobson feeds the feint to Kessler. He's being hung on to by Ethan Gratton, and Gratton called for the foul.
His second, team third in the quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds. And that time Gratton got on the outside of the man with the basket. Tomhave will sit down, and you put Taylor Graham back in. On the other side, Kessler sits down for a while.
As DiNardo returns.
Thank you.
Lob pass in to Dobson. He'll go up and under. Shot no good. Fouled. And he'll shoot 2.
We'll see who's going to pick up the foul. Allen's going to pick up his second, 4th team foul. 2 free throws for Grant Dobson. He has 2 points on the night. 5:17 left in the quarter, 30-23. And Dobson's first is short.
Pike County Concrete. If you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548. They have locations at Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Auburn only had 3 guys on their JV bench, but they went pretty deep here and missed both free throws. Allen with the rebound, and now Auburn's Sawyer Smith is going to pick up the foul. It'll be his second team foul. Both teams with kind of some silly fouls. Smith will sit down. Cooper Carter quickly back into the game.
Been a bit of a whistle fest here in the first 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
It can get that way.
Gratton with it to Allen. To Graham now across the half-court line. Graham picks the ball up, bounces on the baseline. That's to Ethan Gratton. Graham gets it back now, takes a single bounce of it to Hayden Gratton. 5:01 to play in the third. 30-23, Auburn the 7-point lead. Pittsfield trying to cut into that. Here's a near turnover. As knocking it out of bounds is Cooper Carter.
With Tomhave sitting down, you lose that other 3-point option on the other side. And so you're going to need one of the youngsters and those sophomores to pick up some scoring here.
Petty gets it to Gratton. He's shown he has some offensive prowess to him.
Well, he's had some games like that, but not for a while has he been in double figures.
Here's a skip pass over to him. Sky's high for it. Out to Graham.
No doubt about it, in the Griggsville game, he was the man.
Here's Grattan. Stolen away. DiNardo with the takeaway. He'll drive into the front court, get to the rim, and can't get it to go. On the rebound, the foul over the back on one of the Trojans.
DiNardo, I think, will be the man as the guilty party. Nope, what do I know? It's Dobson who will pick up the foul. Be his second, third team foul.
Kessler's back in along with Smith. Hunley and Dobson sit down for Auburn. They've got a nice rotation going for Seth McCoy's team tonight.
Tom Hay back in.
4:29 to play in the third.
Ethan Grattan sits down.
Hayden.
Or Hayden Grattan.
A 1 out of 2 shot.
Hayden's had a little trouble taking care of the basketball tonight. He's young.
He's just a sophomore. You kind of forget that at times. Here's Allen on a shot fake. Now rises, shoots, and can't get the 6-footer to fall. And the rebound pulled down by Smith. He is quickly into the front court, and too quickly this time as he overthrows his intended recipient and Jacob Barth.
The ball kind of got up on his shoulder, and he's trying to do what he can, but the turnover will be the 5th of the ball game, second in the second half. Sakis have turned it over 7 times, 2 in the second half.
Graham, free throw line, Allen. Gets it across to Tom Hay. For a 3, it's no good. And the rebound down to Smith again. He'll push into the front court. All the way back is Cooper Carter for an easy bucket.
Carter picks up his 7th point of the day.
And the score reversed on the board here. Now a turnover nearly in the backcourt and still not secured by anyone at this point. Now Pittsfield somehow does get it across. Petty drives in. He'll put up a high shot off the top of the backboard, and the rebound comes down to Kessler. Barth wants to push the other way. It's a little helter-skelter at the moment. On the left side, Smith. Out top to DiNardo. Right side, Carter. Feeds the post, and Allen called for the hold.
Allen's going to pick up his 3rd, 15 foul. Free throws to be shot by Auburn. Petty 3 times tonight has got himself up in the air with no place to go, and has just thrown a wild pass. On the other side, we got Kessler at the free throw line where he is 2 for 4. Missed his first 2, made his last 2. Has 6 points, 32-23, biggest lead right now with 3:20 left in the quarter. First one is good, and he's got 7.
And these Auburn post players have drawn a lot of fouls in this contest. 3 on Allen, 3 on Mendenhall, and Grattan's got 2 of his own.
Correct.
All trying to guard the Pigs. Lucas Nichols back in for Pittsfield.
Second one also good as Kessler gets the roll. He's got 8.
And the lead is 11 for Auburn. These 2 teams in the same regional sectional complex. One regional will be played at Athens. The other one will be at West Hancock. Here's a 3 by Graham. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound to DiNardo. Into the front court on the run out. Hunley misses the shot with some contact. Ball saved in. It goes off of his own teammate in Kessler, who looked pretty surprised. Why'd you throw it off of me?
DiNardo said, Kess, old buddy, sorry about that. I bounced one off your noggin.
Seen on the Northwestern Mutual replay, right in the chest. Boom.
Didn't seem like a very teammate type play.
I'm going to throw you a pass about 105 from 3 feet away. See how those hands work. Here's Grattan. Bounce pass into Nichols. Right side extra pass goes to Hayden Grattan. To Graham, top of the key. 2:43 to play in the third. Ball to Grattan on the baseline. Shot it up, blocked. And the rebound down to DiNardo. DiNardo quick into the front court with it. He'll shovel it off of the left side to 3. Up and no good by Kern. And on the rebound, another foul will be called.
Hunley's going to be over the back this time. 4th team foul on Auburn, 2:30 left in the quarter. 34-23, and the Sakis are in dire need of some points here. They've given up 10 and scored 4 in the quarter, and that's the second quarter in a row they've given up a big deficit.
20-9 since the first quarter, in fact. 2:25 to play in the third. Grattan into the front court, finds Graham near the sideline. Nichols down low to Ethan Grattan. Back out top, Hayden Grattan to Graham. Ethan Grattan at the short corner.
4 guys not looking to score right now.
Trying to get to a good shot here. Grattan will shoot it from the baseline. Not a bad look. Just couldn't get it to go. Rebound secured by Dobson. His pass into the front court. Kessler on the runner-up and in.
Kessler now with 10, and the lead grows.
13-point advantage on the PCRE Real Estate at Auction scoreboard.
Sockies with only 2 timeouts left in the ball game.
Grattan to Graham. Right side baseline shot, no good. Rebound to Kessler. Into the front court with it is Carter. Ball tipped to run down out front by Kern. Now Hundley with 1:28 to play in the third period. Here's a dribble drive in. Shot put up by Carter, no good. Gets his own rebound. Bounce pass to the paint. Knocked out of bounds by the Sockies. It'll stay with Auburn underneath. That allows Barth to come back in along with Smith. Pittsfield will put Petty back into the contest. He'll replace Ethan Grattan.
Lucas Nichols had a ball that was deflected there, but none of his teammates really got aggressive to go after it that last time.
Carter with it on the left wing. Had the matchup they wanted there underneath, and no help side. Now they'll overthrow the intended man in Dobson, who couldn't really get free of the defender. I think he had a little tug on his jersey that time. No pass interference here. They'll say it was clean.
7th turnover, 4 in the second half. We saw a few of those in the NFL this week.
I didn't even watch. Were there games? Here's nearly an over and back as Grattan's foot was on the
Oh, it was his foot.
Half-court line. Here's Grattan on the right side. That's Hayden Grattan. Free throw line to Petty. Puts it up from there. Finds the mark.
9 for Petty now.
Makes it 36-25 with 50 seconds remaining in the third.
Sockies are going to have to do what their JVs did and fight back from a big deficit.
Free throw line with it is Dobson. Kicks to the corner and Carter 3. Yes, his third of the night. 14-point Trojan lead on the PCRE scoreboard with 30 seconds to play in the third. Their largest of this contest. Right side, Grattan going to try the 3 to answer and hits the bottom of the net.
First points by Hayden Grattan on the night.
It's a down to an 11-point game, but Auburn with a little 2-for-1 opportunity here as they'll get the ball to start the fourth, trying to beat a buzzer here in the third with 10 seconds left. Hundley gets it out front, works off of the screen, looking for Dobson. Now the corner, Barth. Good look, 3, in and out, no good. Rebound loose as the buzzer sounds, and we head to the fourth. It's Auburn 39, Pittsfield 28. Fourth quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
We're ready for fourth quarter action. Auburn will have the basketball to start the final quarter and an 11-point lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Auburn 15 of 30, staying right at 50%, 4 of 11 from the arc, still at about 37%. There's 6 of 12 from the free throw line. Pittsfield 12 of 35, 3 of 15, and 1 of 3. Auburn with the basketball with an 11-point lead, and the Sockies need to make it frantic in the fourth.
Smith, Barth, DiNardo, Dobson, and Carter to start the fourth quarter for Auburn. DiNardo has it at the free throw line, looks to the wing. In Carter, out top DiNardo. Dishes down low, a little too high, and the ball stolen away by Petty. No, he was standing out of bounds, so could not complete the steal. Petty, Tom Have, Mendenhall, Grattan, and Allen are the 5 for Pittsfield. They'll be back on the defensive side as the ball stays with the Auburn Trojans. Barth inbound, out front, stolen away by Tom Have. No, secured by Auburn.
Bounced it off a man, but they got the bounce back.
DiNardo gets it out top. Now on the right side, it goes to a steal as a ball Knocked away as Allen now is in the backcourt. Ball stolen right back away by Smith. Gets it to Dobson, whose shot is up and good. And a turnover for a turnover, but it turns into points for Auburn, 41-28.
Petty got the steal, but then gave it right back.
Connor Allen now limping around out there pretty severely at the half-court line. Kick on the left side goes to Tom Have, to Petty out front. He'll put up a free throw line shot, no good. And DiNardo with the rebound for Auburn.
4 boards for DiNardo on the night.
Out front with it is Carter, Cooper Carter.
Allen played with a lot of fouls there. A bad matchup, but he steals it away.
He'll go down to the floor after it, and they'll call him for a travel as he rolls over. And Hunley back into the game along with Kessler for Auburn. They replace Carter and also Dobson. Sitting down is Allen as Taylor Graham back in for Pittsfield. 6:45 to play. Trojans the 13-point lead and the ball underneath their own hoop.
7 turnovers in the second half on the Trojans, 10 in the ball game, 9 on Pittsfield, 4 in the second half. Pittsfield just not getting that extra bounce on the steals.
Here's DiNardo, ball knocked loose. It's off the backboard and stolen away. Petty brings it across for the Sakis to Gratton on the right side. Back out to Petty. Wide open three is an air ball. Rebound down low. Mendenhall, his putback is blocked. And the rebound secured by Kessler. Into the front court, Petty knocks it away. And out of bounds to not give up the easy layup, but Auburn will maintain the possession underneath their basket here. 6:20 to play. Barth inbounds it and catches it. Petty knocks it off and right into the hands of Barth. And Barth caught it and kind of thought about it for a second and went, I didn't really necessarily want to catch that. You see it on the Northwestern Mutual. Replay, watch this. Petty tips it and he catches it.
Kicking violation against Auburn. It'll go back to Pittsfield here. Petty's got to use the ball fake here.
Petty in the backcourt. Gets it to the middle of the floor and Graham. Now Tom Have. Out of a double team on a long pass to Petty. Petty trying to create. Tom Have left side. 6:03 to play. Here's Tom Have. Check that Petty for a three, no good. And the rebound down to Smith.
He's got 4 boards now.
Pittsfield has shot a lot of threes. Here's a shot put up and good underneath. And we'll get an Adams Fiber timeout. For fast, reliable internet that doesn't buffer no matter what you are trying to watch, including the end of this contest on Central Illinois Sports. It's Adams Fiber. Visit followthefiber.net.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agents at B&P Insurance Agency, Barber Agency. See Pat Vandevelde, Caleb Vandevelde, or Mary Coltis. You'll find our location at 114 South Madison Street in Pittsfield.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
After the Pittsfield timeout, it'll be Saki basketball. They're down to just one timeout remaining and trail by 15. Tom Have with it out front. Works it to Gratton on the left wing. Skips it across the top to Graham. Baseline goes to Mendenhall. Back out to Graham for a three. It's good. Graham with his first bucket of the contest from the perimeter. 5:20 to play in the fourth. Clint, wake up over there. Right side, Dobson. To Carter on the wing. Auburn can be patient, but now Carter says, how about a three right back to you? And Cooper Carter has 4 triples in this contest to make it a 15-point lead again with 5 minutes left.
One of those anything you can do, I can do, better.
He's been good tonight, has the junior. Missed by Petty. Rebound put back by Mendenhall, no good. But a foul whistled underneath on Dobson, I believe.
Dobson will pick up his third, first foul of the fourth quarter on Auburn. 4:51 left, 46-31. And Mendenhall has 6 on the night.
Way.
1 of 3 from the free throw line to the Sockey's. The first one not close.
Jim Waters and Waters Concrete offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Mendenhall's second is up and no good. The rebound comes off the other way. That is to Kessler, his 4th of the night.
Right side with it is Dobson. 15-point lead in the basketball. Make it still a 15-point lead as missed the runner and the rebound down to Mendenhall. The end of the front court, Tom Habe to Petty. Mendenhall gets it to Petty. Petty for a 3, no good. Rebound to Dobson. Travels. It's a good call.
Turnover the 13th against Auburn. I'm pretty impressed with this Auburn team. They've got a lot of different components that really can come at you. But that 2A regional sectional complex will be a challenge for both of these teams. Auburn with a big win over Williamsville in the Sangamon County tournament.
Yeah, they've beaten Calvary on the year. They've beaten a lot of the better teams in the Springfield area, to be honest.
Calvary's really had their problems.
Here's Grattan to Grattan. Hayden to Ethan. Now about Petty for a 3, and it's good.
Give him 12.
And makes it a 12-point game with 4:05 left.
You got to get in their grill right now if you're going to get back in this one.
Down low, Dobson over the double team. Shot no good. Petty with a rebound. He'll push the pace into the front court. Dribble drive in to the rim off the side of the backboard, no good. And the rebound secured by Kern. Gives the ball to Hunley into the front court. Carter, top of the key to Kessler. Try to find Dobson between his hands, out of bounds. Turnover on Auburn.
14-11 in the second half.
11 turnovers in the second half and still lead by 12 with 3:34 to play.
We're going to increase the lead from 5 to 12.
So the secret of increasing the lead is turning it over more, obviously. Right, isn't that a direct correlation? Here's Petty from the free throw line. It's a air ball. And it's out of bounds to Auburn as Petty will sit down. Back into the contest, Taylor Graham for the Sockey's. With it is Smith.
You always got to stay in the offense no matter what happens.
Yeah. You got to score to come back, too.
Yep, got to shoot.
Smith drives in, bounce pass down low. Good find to Dobson, who puts it up and in for another bucket.
He's got 6.
A lot of options for this Auburn squad, and I really like how they start with working the ball to the big men. It's opened up a lot for these shooters outside, and they've taken advantage. Here's Allen. Nice job by Dobson on the defensive recovery. Over to Graham for a 3. Hits off the back iron. Ethan Grattan saves it in. No, the save was out of bounds already. So no turnover, just on the rebound. He'll sit down as Mendenhall's back in for the Sockey's with 2:40 to play. Carter says, clear out. I'll bring this toward the front court myself. Now has his pocket picked. Ball is loose on the court. Graham on the court after it, and the Sockey's get the steal. Mendenhall bounce pass down to Tom Have, who puts it up and in.
5 for Tom Have, 3 in the first, and 2 here.
He was aggressive on the defensive side, though. Started that steal. Here's a pass down low. Kessler off the window and in as the two teams trade baskets.
14 for him now.
Auburn will take that. Trading a basket for a basket. Here's Tom Have now as he loses his footing. And a turnover. Taken away by Kessler. Out top to Smith. Drives the lane. Shot up is good. And he'll have a chance to add one to it here as Pittsfield's going to clear the bench.
Is that on Allen or Mendenhall?
Mendenhall called for the foul. His 4th, team first. Carter Frazier, Lucas Nichols, Clayton Reinhardt, Rixton Bonds, and Connor Sweeting in for Pittsfield.
Pittsfield plays again on Thursday night, 6 o'clock JV start. They'll play Triopia, but Louisiana in the varsity game. Smith with 6 points in the night and the extra he makes after the made basket.
53-36, under 2 minutes to play.
Louisiana very short of players this year.
Here's Sweeting, looks to Nichols. Nichols drives inside, shot up no good, but he's fouled. And Lucas Nichols heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That foul will go on Smith. It'll be his second team foul. Lucas Nichols will shoot 2 free throws. 1:48 left, 53-36, 17-point lead for Auburn. They've been impressive tonight. They've been playing while Pittsfield has not been, and Nichols makes the first.
Trojans will bring some new guys into the game. We see Peyton Campbell, a 5'8 sophomore. Also into the contest, Wyatt Thurman, a 5'9 sophomore. They join Aiden Copeland. He's a 5'10 senior. Also into the contest is Steven Emerson. And the fifth man is in the backcourt here. I got to get him to turn toward me so I can see him. That is a shot put up by Nichols and good. That is Jack Jones, the 5'9 junior.
With 2 points now.
Jack Jones. I wonder if he's related to John Jones.
Jack Jones, famous singer.
There's a pass on the left side to Thurman. Ball knocked loose and stolen away by Bonds. If he can secure it, it's a held ball. And it should be Pittsfield basketball. Credit to Rigston Bonds for the good hustle.
Yeah, turnover number 16, 13 the second half on Auburn, but that's about all they've done wrong tonight. Their coach will take the rest of their flow of the play. They've really moved the ball.
Here's a little give and go. Sweeting gets it back. Shot no good. And the rebound down to Jones. He'll work it into the front court. Dribble drive in. Kicks to the wing. That's Copeland for the 3. It's good. Aiden Copeland with a bucket. He hits the 3 with some confidence. And it makes it an 18-point Auburn lead. Bonds with the basketball on the bounce with a minute to play in this contest. Stay tuned for the Blessing Health System postgame show. Frazier with it on the wing. He dribbles to the free throw line. Pull up jump shot off the front iron, no good. Sweeting rebound out to Bonds for the tray on the way, won't fall. Rebound Reinhardt puts it back up and in.
Reinhardt with 2 points.
And makes it 56-40. Action again for you on Thursday night from Boschel Gym against Louisiana, as Jack just told you. Then nothing on Friday night. This ball stolen away by Reinhardt, other than a little thing called the Quincy Shootout. Here's a drive in by Frazier. He'll put it up and in for another bucket. For the Sockies, Frazier's first 2 of the contest. And the Trojans can just hold this one out, up by 14. Emerson, they're going to drive in and have the ball knocked out of bounds.
Steven Emerson's coach, Seth McCoy, said, just dribble the ball.
Inbounds pass out front to Copeland. And Auburn will just dribble this one out. They're going to win their 18th game of the season. They move to 18-2. Pittsfield drops to 12-6. And we take you to the Blessing Health System postgame show with final stats. And we'll also name our Derek Harris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Player of the Game next.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
At Farmers State Bank, We believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmer State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmer State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Welcome back to the Blessing Health System postgame show with locations throughout the region. Blessing Health System is here to care for your family and keep you well. From walk-in to primary care, specialty medicine to emergency care, they can take care of you and your family no matter the need. Learn more at blessinghealth.org.
14-14 ball game after one quarter. That was our last tie, tied at 3-7 and 14. 4 lead changes all came in the first quarter. After that, Auburn took control, went into halftime leading 24-19, led 39-28 after 3, and put up 17 points and give up 14 in the fourth quarter for a 56-42 win. Auburn would turn it over 17 times. Pittsfield 10 in the ball game. Auburn 22 of 40, 55%, 6 of 12 from the arc, 46%, 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Pittsfield 17 of 51, 33%, 5 of 23 from the arc, 21.7%, 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Javen Petty led the way with 12 points, 7 in the first half, 6 in the second. Lucas Nichols had 2, a 3 from Hayden Gratton, 2 from Carter Frazier, 5 from Brennan Tomhave, a 3 from Taylor Graham, 5 from Connor Allen, that all came in the first quarter, 2 from Ethan Gratton, and 6 from Eli Mendenhall in the contest. On the other side, Clayton Kessler had 14 points and 5 boards on the night. Dobson added 6 points with 5 boards, a 3-pointer from Aiden Copeland at the end of the game, 12 from Cooper Carter, all from behind the arc, 2 points for Clayton DiNardo, 11 points for Carter Hunley on the night, 6 for Sawyer Smith. But Hunley and Smith were very, very impressive, taking the ball up and down the court and causing the offense to get in a good flow and finding those bigs and making layups themselves.
We'll take a break here on the Blessing Health System postgame show. Visit with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave next.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back on the Blessing Health System post-game show, visiting with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave following a 56-42 loss to the Auburn Trojans. And, Coach, you knew coming into this contest, Seth McCoy's team is a very good basketball team. And really, what makes them so good is they have good bigs, good guards. They use each other well. They start getting the ball in the paint, then they work it outside. Man, once they're really rolling, there's a reason they've won 18 at this point in the season.
Yeah, they're a good team, and we knew it coming in.
winning the Sangamon County tournament last week, and so we knew they were on a roll, getting good reps in. And you're right, they do things right. They got 5 guys on the floor that have an understanding of how they need to score, when they need to score it, and the situation of the game of how to score it, instead of maybe 1 or 2 individuals trying to do the scoring. And they do. They got 5 guys that play together, and Seth does a great job with them.
I know you don't make excuses. It's been a little bit of a stop and go here in the last week or so with the weather, and a lot of the teams in a similar situation. Really, your team came out in the first quarter, and you were in a pretty good flow offensively, and that was when Auburn was still playing that man-to-man. And you've shown throughout the season, if a team plays you in man, you guys can run really good offense.
Yeah, we did. They came out better than what I expected, to be honest, on both ends of the floor. Then they went to the zone, and for whatever reason, our guys just started settling and stopped trying to run offense and being disciplined. Maybe shooting the first shot that we found in the offense, which necessarily wasn't the best shot. Defensively, then they got tired, but they're 16, 17-year-old kids. They still should know the basic disciplines. If I've been doing my job correctly, of not getting face cuts and working around in front of the post technique and closeout technique, so I got to do a better job, because second half was we had a bunch of individuals out there, and that's a reflection of me.
I will say, against that zone, though, your kids did a nice job. You got the ball where you wanted it quite a few times. You got to the high post. You got to the short corner. You kicked to the opposite wing for good shots. It's just some of those shots didn't fall.
Yeah, it's no secret we're not shooting it real well. Haven't for a long, long, long time. So they've got to redirect themselves, that if we're not shooting it well, we got to start thinking in the paint first and trying to get to the free throw line. I don't know how many free throws we shot, but it wasn't very many, because they don't foul a 20-foot shot. We got to get it inside the paint. We got to have movement through the paint to get it down there. And then for whatever reason, we were a little bit better defensive rebounding tonight than what we have been. But our offensive rebounding, if we're shooting a poor percentage, let's go get an offensive rebound, and now we've got it in the paint, and we can maybe get a putback or get to the free throw line. But we got to redirect ourselves, and because we just got to be better.
How vital is it for your squad to have Eli Mendenhall on the court? I mean, that's a big thing. That first quarter, I think it went well because he was on the court. 2 fouls in the second quarter, out. 30 seconds into the third after a made basket, out. He's a vital player for you.
And that's a result of a player coming out of the third quarter not being locked in defensively, to where a guy could screen 2 guys, and another player put Eli in a bad spot defensively because they weren't doing what they needed to do. So it got him his third foul. That's why we've got, I'm not saying they're meaning to be selfish, but that's a selfish play. That's 30 seconds in, you can't tell me I'm tired. You got to be in position, and then we don't get back on a defense they get a defensive rebound. We don't get back 3 or 4 times. We just get beat down the floor. Again, we got to be better.
It's vital for you to take these next 2 games and really build on that. An opportunity. You owe Louisiana one from last year, and they're a young team. Rushville, you'll head over there, and it'll be a tough opponent, but a couple of opportunities to get a couple of wins and get that positive vibe back for you.
Yeah, and I thought that first quarter might spring us a little bit, but it's still not there. So it's our job now to kind of build them up and still hold the expectations of what is expected to play with that jersey on the defensive end, leading to some offense. So I told him in the locker room, I'm as confused as I've ever been. In 19 years, I'm as confused as I've ever been, because I never dreamt that I'd see some of the things that I'm seeing with this team.
Auburn gets the victory in this one, 56-42. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Hey, thanks, guys.
That's Saki head coach Brad Tom Habe. Auburn moves to 18-2 on the season. The Sakis drop to 12-6, and we name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Jack, I don't know. I heard you read the stats. I don't remember them all off the top of my head, but I think Cooper Carter is going to be my player of the game in this one. 4 big threes in this contest, and they all came in big moments of the game as well, where Pittsfield kind of started to make a little bit of a run, and then there was Cooper Carter, bang, with another 3. And, Man, this Auburn team is fun to watch, 18-2.
Pure shooter is Carter with 2 6'5" guys to go with him. That's a great combination. And Seth McCoy is going to have an opportunity for a deep run in the postseason. He's also going to get a pretty good rating as Pittsfield's lost to Plains and now to Auburn. You know, those Riverton games, all those games really build up for you and put you in the tail end of things. And so the Sockey's got the work cut out for him, but some opportunities to come up here pretty quick.
We bid you farewell from Voschel Gymnasium as Auburn gets the victory 56-42 over the Pittsfield Sockies. For Jackie and John Hull, I'm Charlie. Hoping you join us again on Thursday night, right back here at Voschel Gym for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.